Hello, boys and girls. Mr. Dave here, getting ready for a science lesson during the time that you have circle time. And today I'm going to start with just a very basic conversation. We're going to talk to each other. Some days I'll have a lot of exciting labs, which are like experiments that do things. But today I just wanted to talk to you about some of the things that you might be looking at doing in the next few weeks as you go outside. It's getting nicer out. So when you go outside, there are certain rules of nature that you want to follow. So let's talk about those. And to do that, I have this really nice book here that says, On the Nature Trail. A lot of you are going to be taking hikes, and you're going to be walking along, or maybe even on bikes on these trails. And there are certain rules that you want to follow. And I know when we're in preschool, I always talk to you about this, but I just wanted to remind you of some of the things that we had talked about. First of all, when you are going somewhere, like on a hike or a bike hike, you want to be prepared. What are some of the things you think you should take on a hike? Oh, let's see. How about a first aid kit? Some Band-Aids in there, some alcohol wipes that you can wipe down a cut if you start to bleed. You might be able to put some things like a small little pair of scissors, or maybe a wrap for your arm. If you hurt your arm, you can wrap it. So all those types of things, be prepared and take in a first aid kit. Next, make sure you take some food with you. Now, do I want to take things like candy, chocolate, syrupy, gooey type things? Probably not, because when you're on a trail, you don't want to have that stickiness all over your hands. And then also, you don't want a lot of sugar. You want to be able to eat things like maybe some fruits, some vegetables like carrots. You want to take things that are going to make you feel good when you're walking. How about some water? No soda. Soda might be good for sometimes, or juices maybe, but you want a good bottle of water. And remember, try not to use those plastic water bottles that you buy. Try to use a refillable, reusable water bottle that you can put either a nice juice in and also some water. Put that on a backpack. You can use a backpack, a small backpack, to carry that. Don't make it too heavy though, or you're not going to be able to carry it. Also, the next thing you want to do is you want to walk and talk quietly. Now, why do you think we'd want to walk and talk quietly like this? We don't want to talk real loud. Why? Well, probably because we want to make sure that the animals, including the insects, the birds, all of those things can still live in nature without us scaring them. If we scare them and we talk really loud, or walk really loud and stomp and throw things and break branches, they're going to run. They're going to be afraid. So they're going to run away, and we won't be able to enjoy and appreciate them for what they are. They're nature. They're out in nature, and we want to appreciate them in nature. Also, as you're walking and talking quietly, just beware that you can use your senses more, and you can hear things better, you can see things better. If you're talking quietly and looking around, you can actually see things a lot better than if you were really loud and yelling and stomping along in the woods. You want to take your time. Take your time when you're walking, because you want to see things. You want to hear things. You want to touch things. You want to maybe taste things. So what are we talking about? Our what? Use your 5 senses, right? You can hear, you can see, you can feel, right? You can smell the air, and you can also taste if you are given permission. That's a big one. Be very careful with that. But use your 5 senses and walk quietly, walk slowly through the woods. You'll see a lot more and hear a lot more and smell a lot more if you do that. Also, the book says, use your senses. Well, we just talked about that. Use your senses and do the thing of walking slowly and being quiet. And then also make sure that you're aware that there's other people on this trail. Don't walk up and down the trail and like running around and dodging people. You want to make sure that you're walking on the trail. Stay on the trail, because the more you get around or off the trail, you're really hurting the insects or the animals' homes that might be off the trail. They know you walk on the trail, so don't go off the trail, because then you're on their property and in their homes. All right. And the last thing is, leave nature behind. Take pictures, look, share, journal. You can write journals, maybe write journals of what you see and what you hear using your senses, but don't take things with you. It's so important to leave no trace. Don't take things with you, because then the next person coming along will not be able to see or hear what you heard or saw or even found. So just be careful of that. So I want you to go out. I want you to have fun on those trails. I want you to take walks. I want you to enjoy the beauty of being outside and enjoy it, staying healthy and staying safe. Talk to you later, boys and girls. Bye.